Welcome back to Final Fantasy V Pixel Remaster. My name is Tails Fyraga, and in the last episode, we got out of the area of... place. This is a bad intro. But you know what? We're gonna go with the video anyway. In today's episode, now that we're back in the Kingdom of Vale, it's time to head up north to Drakenvale to find some dragon grass. But Qelb also did mention that it was past the werewolf town of Qelb. Alright, we've got cursed beings and aquathorns. Aquathorns, I'm pretty sure, are weak to thunder. Cursed beings, however, I'm pretty sure count as undead foes, so we don't want to cast Drain on them. In case you weren't aware, spells like Drain and Osmose actually have the opposite effect if you cast them on an undead foe. So normally they'd drain health or MP and then give it back to you, but in that case they actually drain yours and give it to them. Ooh, we get my favorite town music. The gate to Drakenvale is to the north of town. Finding it won't be a problem. The question is, will it be open? It's locked. But there's sheep. And barrels. You're locked too. And you. If we go in here... Kelger's house. Now who the heck is Kelger? Halt, intruder! Well, if it's a fight you want, then... Bartz, calm down. They're our allies. If our allies are pointing blades at us, I certainly don't want to meet our enemies. Oh, Qelb. Kelger. It's been quite a while, has it not? Sure has, my old friend. Kelger here's one of the 4 Dawn Warriors. He fought Exdeath with you 30 years ago? Who are the pups? Folks from the world where we sealed Exdeath. They are in league with Exdeath? Huh? Wait, we're not... These cows are the ones who destroyed the crystals and brought Exdeath back, and you've led them here? You've got it all wrong. Listen. Stand down, Qelb. Ooh, good throwing arm. Bartz, or whoever you are, prepare yourself. I would test your blade. Huh? Kelger. Crony of Exdeath or no, show me what kind of warrior you really are. Stay back. I've got to settle this on my own. Huh? Let's see how you handle my lupine attack. He's moving in a spiral. But with some concentration. There you are. Bartz, there was no need to hurt him. Sorry about that, Kelger. Hell's bells, Kelger, always overdoing it. Why don't you act your age for once? Still, to foil my lupine attack so easily, you're more skilled than I predicted. Nah, it's just a trick I learned from my dad. From your father? What was his name? Dorgan. What are you making those faces for? No way. You can't be. Dorgan's son. Yeah, so what's the big deal? What small worlds we live in. Bartz, your father, alongside Kelger, Zizat Sergate, I don't even know how to pronounce that, so I'm just gonna call him Zizat, and I fought together against Exdeath. In other words, Dorgan was one of the Dawn Warriors. Wait, Dad's from this world? Correct. We followed Exdeath to your world, and then... Is this guy immortal? How much punishment can he take? Even when we knock him down, he won't stay down. We'll have to seal him here. Yeah, that's our only out. What are you saying? We can't just leave a demon from our world in another. What other choice do we have? Look sharp, lads, he's recovering. Damnation. No, there really is no choice. We must cast the seal. This chance may not present itself again. Dorgan, we can't seal him with the crystals unless all our hearts are united. Are you with us? Dorgan? And thus, they sealed him inside. And he'll never break free ever again, except he did. You're certain you want to stay? My mind's made up. But why? Safe journey. Dorgan. Dorgan decided to stay, and, well, I guess we know how that worked out. Dorgan stayed in your world to watch over Exdeath's seal. Wow, that's... Huh. How fares old Dorgan anyway? 3 years ago, he got real sick and... I see. My sympathies. Son of Dorgan, anything you ask of me shall be done. You need only name your request. I will have one of the villagers unlock the north gate. Now we're back to happiness. God, it's such a festive little theme, isn't it? Alright, before we leave, there's 2 things of note. First, over here, Ooga Chaka Fuga Laga, Ooga Chaka Ooga Booga. One of these guys actually has a bard song for us. We're conducting a ceremony to pray for his safe return. So it must be middle guy here. Except it's gonna be real hard to... There we go. I pray for your safety and give you the song. It's quite effective against the undead. Learned Requiem. Requiem is, in fact, quite effective against the undead. It's the bard's only attacking song. But it's a hell of a song if the undead enemies are around. We also now have access to new items. Strange voice has been coming from the well, slightly disturbing. If we look at the well... Frog! A frog! Will you please bring me a frog? Come on, bring me one. I gotta have one. This guy wants a frog. More specifically, he wants an enemy called Cornago. So if we find a Cornago and we have a Beastmaster, we should bring one back. Other than that, the items here are basically the same ones in the Kingdom of Baal, so there's not really that much to worry about. So let's head north, to the North Mountain. Drakenvale. I want to keep an eye out for Cornago, although I don't think they appear here. Anyway, as you might expect, Drakenvale is filled with dragons. See? That's a dragon right there. Look at it. It's a dragon. Now, Drakenvale, however, is filled with a lot of undead enemies, which can be a bit of a pain in the ass sometimes. Basically more powerful versions of the enemies we encountered on North Mountain. Although, these guys aren't really that powerful at all, so maybe I'll just shut up. Yeah, no, they have like less than 500, they're easy to kill. They don't quite have powerful enemies here yet. But don't worry, once the Big Zam has been mass-produced, it'll put an end to the Earth Federation in no time. Alright. Poison Eagle, Zombie Dragon, and Drippy. Drippies are basically like the equivalent of... kinda just the equivalent of fucking goblins in this world. Well, like goblin these nuts. They're not too hard to kill. They have a little bit of durability, but you'll be fine. And you know what? I can even, Oh, I was the wrong target for that. How many times am I going to actually, like, target myself with a healing item that I'm trying to kill something with? There we go. That Fire Blade put in a lot of work. Poison Breath. Deals a lot of damage. I still don't know what, like, the damage formula on that attack actually is, because it feels really random at times, but... One more Fyra, and there we go. See? Now we've got more powerful enemies to deal with. They've got that Big Zam mass-produced now. And we're gonna be seeing it a lot. Let's get rid of poison. And heal up a little bit. At least we still get this dungeon music, and I really like this dungeon music. Just a nice rollicking theme for traveling on the mountains. Alright. Burn everyone once again. You know what, I'm just gonna stick with that. I should probably just equip the Fire Rod to... Excuse me? Potential spam? I love potential spam. That's great. She gonna cast Cura on you, see how much damage that does. Not that much. Makes sense. Because it doesn't have, like, a damage formula, like... you know what? Change equipment. Let's get that flame rod going. And burn you with the power of fire. With the power of Fyra doing 15-12 damage. There's that poison breath. See, that time it didn't do anything to Lena. That time it was just like nothing. Also, Bart's, the fool that he is, just sacrificed some of his MP to give it back to the dragon. It's one of the problems with those undead enemies. Poisona. Get rid of that on everyone. And Chemist just learned Mix. I think I'm gonna switch Bart's job again now. Let's... You know what? We're gonna be fighting undead enemies. Let's show off Bard. Bard with Gaia. And... Do I not have a harp anymore? Oh no, I never had one in the first place. That's right. I didn't buy one. Anyway, Bard is the fastest job to master. I think it's tied with Geomancer, but Bard gets mastered pretty fast. And Bard has the ability of singing Requiem. Kill the monster. That's a lot of damage. That really is truly a huge amount of damage. And hey, we can sing it again, because our turn comes up fast. Now, Requiem only hits undead foes. You can't use it against anything that isn't an undead enemy. So it's not going to be useful against everything. But I don't know, it's still pretty cool. Especially here where there's a lot of undead foes. Oh, speaking of undead. 2 drippies and a bone dragon. Walk into a bar. And one of them says to the other, "I'm a big dumb skeleton man." And then they're just like, "Why are you telling us this? We know you're a big dumb skeleton man. We can see it, because you're a skeleton." And the bone dragon doesn't know how to respond to that. So he just kinda stands there, looking like a goob. Looking like a big old goober. Let's show off another song, shall we? Let's show off Mighty March. Mighty March will cast Regen on everyone, which isn't necessarily the most powerful spell out there, but a little bit of a survivability increase is always good. Once more with Fyra. Burn them all. Oh, you've clonked me on the head. Magic Hammer is another, Oh, there we go. You're confused now. Hit yourself. Dork. A single attack should finish you off. No. Okay, you've got a little bit more health than that. You've got a little bit more vitality. But not that much more. Regen in this game sadly isn't as strong as it is in a lot of later games, which I guess isn't necessarily that sad considering regen's pretty good in a lot of games. But I don't know, someone's gonna be sad about it. And if someone's gonna be sad about it, may as well be me. I'll be sad. I have the experience. I have my sadness rewards points. Let's see, Elixir. Let's bring Lena back up. Ooh, your magic hammer misses. But you know what won't miss? The Requiem. I say is it misses, but it misses the guy that can't be hit by it, so that makes sense. Unlike you, Drippy, I make sense. Nice, we're getting some good experience points. Should be able to power ourselves up soon. Now we can explore around as well, and one of these things of bones actually does have something for... Ooh! Right, this encounter. So you might be thinking, ooh, that golem looks pretty cool and pretty tough to fight. He's gonna be a challenge. But actually, we're not fighting the golem. We're trying to save him, because the enemies will turn their attention to him and start attacking him. But if we can save the golem, which Requiem makes it a breeze, and Fyra makes it a slightly warmer breeze, there we go. Oop. Thankfully we didn't kill him with that jump. Thanks a ton. It'd rock if I could roll along with you. And the golem becomes a new summon that we have to use from the inventory. So let's sort our items real quick. It's a little silly. It's a little bit, you know, a little silly. We have a little bit of goofiness here, there we go. But now we have Golem. And a bone mail, too. Golem is absolutely one of the best summons in the game. But that might not necessarily be apparent right when you use it. Golem actually creates a shield around party members that mitigates damage, basically mitigates physical damage under a set amount. So basically, think of it like a Scholar Shield from 14. Golem is very good. Very good. One more Requiem. An inaudible Requiem hit hard through the chest of him. Stab you. Why aren't you dead yet? Do you need one more? Do you need some motivation to die? To undie? Since you're an undead enemy? So I guess, like, you're not really dead, you're kind of just unalive. Just contains 7,000 gil. I'm also going to store Bart's again, because he's poisoned. And if we go in here, there's a switch to hit. And that switch opens the path. I really do like this dungeon theme. It's a fun dungeon theme. It's just a very rollicking theme that's just like, gets you amped to start climbing some mountains. Not that I'm like, you know, going around mountain climbing in like real life. But if I were, I'd probably like, you know, I'd rock the theme. It'd be pretty cool. And then, if I die because I fall off a mountain, people will hear the music and they'll be like, oh, it's this idiot. But that's fine. You know, sometimes you can afford to be a little bit of a silly Billy on a horrifying precipice. And it's fine. It's okay. Everything's alright and groovy. Getting dragon fangs now, so we'll be able to mix those into new items. And I talk about mixing right now, but A, I don't have it equipped, and B, I don't have the chart up. Because there's a lot of items you can mix together to create new and exciting ways of screwing up your enemies. New and exciting ways of murdering your foes. But sadly, I don't remember all the combinations. Because there's a lot of combinations. There we go. Requiem really is quite powerful. Like, 1,500 damage, even at this point, that's nothing to scoff at. Gonna give everyone a little heal. Ah, it's the other way. I don't care much for you, Poison Dragon. I'll tell you the only things I care for. I care for murder. I care for fire. Everything must burn. Birds really don't have much health, do they? I guess it kind of makes sense for, like, in real life, too, because, like, a bird, if you punched a bird, it probably, like, wouldn't go particularly well for the bird. Like, the bird would probably be like, oh no, you've punched me, my frail, hollow bird bones. I mean, I don't think they'd say that in quite, like, that tone, because birds can't speak. But then again, birds aren't real anyway. As we all know, birds... well, birds are not government drones sent to spy on us, rather they're from aliens. They are aliens trying to get all of our human secrets. We got the Wind Slash, which I don't know what that is, actually. You know, there's one way to find out. Wind Slash is a katana! Okay. Katana that strengthens wind magic. And Hypno Crown increases the success rate of manipulating enemies. Can I manipulate these guys to not show up, though? That's the big question. Swear we're gonna be like real strong by the time we're out of this dungeon. We're gonna have a lot of power. We're gonna be like, I am the fucking strong. Koichi really steals? No dignity. A distinct lack of dignity. A distinct lack of dignity. Sometimes there just isn't any diggity. And honestly, that's fine. Alright, Bart's mastered Hide. Alright, actually, Galuf, I'm gonna use you for healing. Just because you've got a lot of MP, and you only need to worry about like 5 MP per battle. Because you kind of just equip Spellblade Fire and are done with it. More of you. Alright, you are a save point. Good. And how long have I been on this recording? You know, I could probably actually just finish the dungeon here, but I'm going to use a cottage and fix my seating posture. On my farty chair. Let's save in an alternate slot. Just in case-o. And now that we're fully healed and fully prepared, time to circumnavigate. And by that I mean time to have more of these guys. I mean, Requiem's only effective against like a couple of enemies in the game. But no, I guess not really a couple of enemies, but like a couple of enemies here in this dungeon. It's just, there's no real downside to using it because it doesn't cost any MP. And the things it does hit, it slams for huge damage. Look! Dragon Grass! Ah! Help! Let's get you out of here. Pick them up. What the crap was that? Grass isn't supposed to attack people. That's no grass, that's a beast. A foul, leafy demon. This must be why the drakes are practically extinct. Alright, it is time for the Dragon Pod. The Dragon Pod, sadly, is not an undead foe that is weak to Requiem. But it's still a good idea for us to get, you know, Mighty March up at least. Let's start attacking you with the Tempting Tango. It misses. Let's start attacking you with the Tempting Fire. It hits, but it doesn't do that much damage. So you're not weak to fire. And you're definitely not weak to wind. Are you weak to poison, I wonder? Probably not. Ooh, you are! Alright. And I'm pretty sure you're not undead? Yeah, you're not. Which means I should probably actually equip Bioblade now that I think about it. Kind of I'll automatically assume, oh, you're a plant. You're weak to fire. That's how Pokemon works. But now we have viral damage. This video is not going to go viral. There's no way in hell. No one's gonna be like, oh, check out this cool new viral content creator, Tails Firaga. He's so handsome. He's so dreamy. No one's gonna be like that. Ooh, you're not weak to bio. You just take a lot less damage from elements, I guess. More of that on you. More of that on you. Just drop some rocks on you. Doing 4 hits of random damage, why the hell not? Alright. Kill all the pods. All the little flowers. Will this do damage? Ooh, it's doing a lot. Ooh, it did a lot! Holy crap, alright. That was a pretty good use of Geomancer, if you ask me. And the Dragon Pod is dead. Long live the Dragon Pod. The Dragon Grass. Look. Come on, let's take some and go. Obtained Dragon Grass! And hey, now we can go on our way out. Well, after we cure some poison. However, I'm actually going to take the easy way out. Actually, I can just equip time magic on you now. Oh, but you don't have high enough time magic for teleport. I'm going to grab a time mage, my time wizard, and get us out of here with the power of teleport. And hey, there we go. We're right outside and ready to head back to Ball. So, I'll do that in the next episode. That's been it for today's episode. If you liked the video, I'm just going to do the YouTuber spiel right now. Please like the thing and click the doobly doppler to get the doomlop and the notification. I'll see you guys later. Some of those words might make sense if you just let them stew a little bit, but doesn't really matter now, does it? I'll see you guys. Goodbye.